This promises to be a momentous occasion. You are about to meet the newest member of your team. As you are aware, the Green Ranger's power was completely decimated by his last few battles. Alpha and I felt it was time to create an even more powerful Ranger to combat Lord Zed and his diabolical evil. To that end, a candidate was selected and a new Power Ranger was created. And now, my friends, I present to you
Hey guys, this is Zentai Fit. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are reviewing Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers issue number 24, written by Ryan Parrott and illustrated by Daniel Bayliss. Now, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the morphin within this comic. So, starting off with the good, this is definitely a Bulk and Skull story. It focuses on the people in the Power Rangers universe. To give you guys like a fair example, think of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you know? Like you have the Marvel universe, and then you have the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which are like a component, you know, within that universe. And what I find so like fascinating about this book is, you know, as big of a Power Ranger fan that I am, it's so interesting to see the people and their reactions and the things that they're doing that aren't even Rangers within that world. And I find that this comic, it does that. And it does it to the T, it does it in excellence, and it does it with two of the most iconic characters within the Power Ranger, you know, story, Bulk and Skull. So if you are a Bulk and Skull fan, this book is definitely for you. You want to check it out. Getting into the bad, I found, you know, for myself early on, just a little bit confused again on timelines as far as the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Go-Go Power Rangers, you know, issues. That's it. Nothing too crazy. And it was just a brief moment. Like I caught myself and I realized like, oh yeah, this is not MMPR, this is Go-Go Power Rangers. So to speak, it's kind of like the past and the present, right? When you look at those two timelines, depending on the perspective of how you look at both of those comics. So really not a big thing at all, but that's just something for me personally. You know, if you're somebody like myself, if you've been following my channel and you watch these reviews, then you kind of know what I'm talking about, where it's like it can get a little confusing at times. But, you know, honestly, it's something that you can differentiate pretty easily if you're, you know, continuously reading on. Now, getting into the morphin, you know, which is kind of like the extra nerdy stuff pertaining to Power Rangers, that's what I call it, the morphin. I really love the Thunder Megazord. If you guys don't know this, that Megazord is one of my favorite Megazords. Like, I just love the look of it. I even have a figurine of that in my collection. So that was really cool being able to see that Zord. You know, and that's one thing too, like, I feel like we don't always see the Zords enough within the comics. So it's kind of cool to see and kind of have an image of that, especially like when they were like the scenes where, you know, Bulk and Skull were recording on their phones or smartphone, and you kind of see the Megazord fighting the monsters and stuff. I just think stuff like that is just so cool to have, you know, those elements within this book. Matt Reeves, he's, you know, Kimberly, you know, her ex-boyfriend. He keeps showing up within these comics, and I'm telling you guys, there's something in me that still feels like he can't be trusted. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. But I'm telling you, I feel like they're going to use that character for something specific down the road, and I just don't trust him. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we'll find out. We'll just have to keep reading, but it's interesting to see him just making appearances here and there. But I really feel like he's there for a specific reason. This comic also has a 90s vibe, which is obvious when we're talking about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But what I mean by that is, like, even though they are in present times, and this has been an ongoing thing, period, you know, with these comic books for Power Rangers and Boom Studios, it has that 90s vibe, and you just feel it, man, even though it's in present times. And that is a difficult, challenging thing to do, to make something feel like it's from a different, you know, like an older time, but it's present, yet keeping it authentic and executing it. Like that's what's so cool about it. So I really felt those 90s vibes, and I absolutely loved it. And this book also showed the heart of Bulk and Skull. You know, and they aren't just the goofballs. They aren't just the bullies, you know what I mean? Like, it really showed their heart for what they do. It showed the heart for, you know, they are fans of Power Rangers. They are journalists, you know what I mean? They want to tell the story. They're passionate about their YouTube channel. just like myself. You know what I mean? Like, I can relate with them. I felt for them. You know what I mean? And I thought that was just really cool to see that, you know, that aspect of them, even in moments where they're like, you know, man, we want to record and get this footage of the Power Rangers fighting aliens, but we should probably also go help these other people over here, you know, because these people need help in the midst of this attack. Like, they were faced with moments like that, and it's just cool to see their heart in here. You know what I mean? I thought that was really awesome. To put it this way, guys, this was a filler episode that was worth it. You know what I mean? Like, you watch certain anime or different, you know, shows, and it's like, you know, you have the main story, and then you have that filler episode where it's like, oh man, this episode's just about them drinking tea and going shopping. You know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, filler episodes aren't worth it, where it's like, oh my god, why do we have to get through 3 filler episodes before the main conclusion? This episode was a filler, but I'm telling you guys, it was definitely worth it, and it was a throwback. And that's something that I really liked. And I just thought they executed it very well. Now, for these comic book reviews, I'm going to add in a rating system. I don't know why I haven't done this before, but I'm doing it now. So, which is a lightning bolt. You know, it's like I'm going to put a lightning bolt, you know, for my rating system. I think that just makes sense for Power Rangers. So, for this comic, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5 lightning bolts. Yeah, solid 4 out of 5. What did you all think of this issue? Comment below and share your thoughts. Also, if you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay updated on these Power Ranger comics and more. Until next time, guys, peace!